All verse rise of my soul family. Peace to the God stars and goddesses. Soul family, if you are one of those spiritual people that I am talking about, and you could relate to this, a lot of spiritual people, they have all these amazing talents in the world, man. Talents way beyond comprehension. Something way beyond that an archangel cannot even comprehend. A lot of spiritual people could be very, very talented, very poetic, very vibrant with their music skills. And a bunch of locals who see that spiritual person in person, they only have a false perception of what they think this spiritual person is based on seeing them in person, seeing their physical appearance, right? And just fail to get to know this individual, right? But a spiritual person can get on social media and promote their music or promote anything that they're talented in, and they're gonna get a whole bunch of support, whole bunch of love, whole bunch of donations from people in different countries far away from this spiritual person. And these people that be living long distance far away from that spiritual person, that's getting so much love from these long distance people, these long distance people never seen this spiritual person in person, face to face, a day in their life, but they like what this spiritual person does, while the local people don't even like what the spiritual person do. Because the local people, man, like a lot of local people, man, they'll look at the individual, they'll look at the spiritual person they see face to face every day as some type of op or something like that. I mean, it doesn't even make no sense, man. It's like locals. It's like, depending on the local area. If it's a local area that's like very redneckish, like some places in North America, like Louisiana, for example, right? A spiritual person in Louisiana, let's say a spiritual person in Louisiana, they don't get no love from locals. You know what I'm saying? So all of the spiritual people's supporters, they're gonna be in places like Virginia, New York, Rhode Island, Nigeria, Jamaica, Cuba, Guatemala, Argentina, Brazil. You know, the list goes on. And that spiritual person's social media is gonna be a whole friend list of people that's not even in Louisiana because of the way this spiritual person carry themselves, right? Because you know, we spiritual people, we are super eccentric. There's nothing redneck about us. There's nothing there's nothing bland about us, man. So like a lot of spiritual people, man, they always sit there and think to themselves like, why can I get love from people in a local area on my social media? Like, why do local people have resentment towards me and I ain't did nothing to their ass? You know what I'm saying? Like, spiritual people, we ask this question all the time, man. I ask myself this all the time. Like, when I found out myself that like most of the people that talk to me in my own age groups, because I'm in my 20s, soul family, I'm in my 20s, I'm from Generation Z. So me being a part of Generation Z, the people that's a part of Generation Z, anyone who's like 18 through 29 in 2024, and they support me on social media, I can tell you right now, they be living in places like New York, United Kingdom, Nigeria, Cameroon, Zambia, Botswana, bro. Every African country you could think of. Because I carry myself like an African. So it's like, it's something that we spiritual people just gotta go through in this simulation. That's just what we have to face. That's what we have to just deal with every day. Because we know, like, we spiritual people, like, we're literally from spiritual realms that's like similar to archangels and all that. Something that a lot of people in the simulation don't comprehend. But look, and another thing, man, another thing I'm gonna leave off with this. You know, the reason why a lot of you spiritual people, regardless of what ethnicity you look like, the reason why you don't really get a lot of support on social media by local people is because, like, they know you look human. They know you look human. They know that. But the thing is, they see you as some type of ancient creature that came from year one or year two or something like that, way before slavery even existed. Like you're ancient to them. So it's like they can't comprehend that, because spiritual people, they reincarnate every decade, every generation, some way, somehow. And the reason why, because spiritual people, we got souls, so we can't never die, yo. We don't have one life to live. We always reincarnate because we got to watch over the multiverse. But that's too deep for a lot of these NPC minded people. That's too deep for a lot of these soulless ass people on this matrix that operate in this simulation. I bet you I Show, Speed, and Casanet never tell you things like that. But we're not going to get too deep into it. I just want to leave it off with that.